I went on a day trip to Whitstable and only ate oysters for the whole day. I ended up eating 60 and this is how it went. I took the 8:20 AM train from St Pancras, got into Whitstable at 9:39 AM and headed to the Forge for some breakfast. This is a no-frills waterside oyster shack that opens from 9 AM and serves local seafood, ice cream and beer. I know it's not even 10 AM, but of course I've ordered half a dozen rock oysters for breakfast.
I got 2 egg and bacon baps.
I love how you've ordered bacon baps on like 6 oysters.
I do bitterly regret not getting the donut souffle on the menu, so I'll have to come back for that another time. Second on my list is Wheeler's, which opens at 10 AM and is the town's oldest restaurant, and it has a seafood and oyster bar. I had half a dozen rock oysters and half a dozen oysters fried in a crispy Guinness batter.
Oh my god.
Good, aren't they?
Wow, they kind of taste like a donut.
I really like batter as well.
That is phenomenal.
Opposite Wheeler's is an off-licence called The Offie, where I bought a bottle of locally made stout that is brewed with oysters. It has a slight minerality and saline quality, and
That's really nice.
for lunch, I went to the Whitstable Oyster Company, which serves oysters that are grown in oyster beds just metres away from the restaurant. I started with 2 shooters, both of which came with an oyster, a black velvet shooter and a Bloody Mary shooter, each cost £7. And I then had a trio of grilled oysters. These are champagne butter and truffle, parmesan and garlic butter, and chili, tomato and red pepper butter. I usually don't like grilled oysters, but these completely changed my mind. They were amazing. For my second lunch, I went to the Lazy Lobster, which is just across the road, had a glass of Chapel Downs, which is a local Kent wine made in a champagne style, and 4 oysters, 2 with rhubarb, ginger and curry leaf, and 2 fried oysters with gochujang mayo. This fried oyster with gochujang was enormous and it took me 4 bites to eat it. Each of these oysters cost £4. For my third lunch, featuring oysters, I went to Old Neptune, which is a pub on the beach where subsidence has caused the floor and bar to slope, as you can see here. Half a dozen oysters cost £12.50, I ordered 6 and then ordered another 6. The lady serving me asked me, how have you managed to eat 12? And I was like, do you know what? After I finish these, I will have done 48 already today. For my fourth and final lunch, featuring oysters, I went to the Lobster Shack, which is a beach bar that serves local seafood and beers. I ordered a dozen oysters for £25, which takes me up to 60 oysters for the day, and another glass of Chapel Down to pair with the oysters. And then I finished the day with a pint of oyster stout. This one is different to the first. It's made in Whitstable, and I need to find out where I can buy this pint glass. It is so cool. But they also chuck the oyster shells onto the beach rather than throwing them in the bin, because the shells help restore reefs, filter water and protect coastal habitats. But I really want to know if you think you could eat 60 oysters across the course of a day. And I think more importantly, if you would even want to.